You know that feeling, that cold sweat feeling. You've spent years, maybe a decade, honing your craft writing, design, whatever it is.
Mm.
And then a client asks that one question, the one that just stops your heart. Why am I paying your full rate when ChatGPT can do this in 4 seconds?
That is the AI discount. And it is, without a doubt, the biggest threat to freelancers right now. And honestly, most people are handling it completely wrong.
Which is exactly why we are diving into the Freelancer AI Survival and Leverage Handbook by Mico Virrey. This thing is not your typical how to write prompts guide.
No, no, no.
It's written specifically for the Philippine context, and its whole premise is pretty direct.
Mm-hmm.
Either you shift from selling human labor to AI-assisted value, or you get wiped out.
Wiped out sounds a little dramatic, but Virrey argues it comes down to a really simple choice. It's either automation or augmentation.
I found that distinction so useful. Automation is, well, it's a total replacement.
Right. Hands off the wheel. Think data entry, basic transcription. If a machine can do it from start to finish without you, that job's gone. He says just stop trying to save it.
But augmentation, that's where you're the pilot. You use the AI to, speed up the boring stuff, but you are still flying the plane.
Exactly.
But okay, here's the problem. Here's the friction point. If I use AI to augment my work, I'm suddenly way faster. A 5-hour job now takes, 30 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm billing by the hour, I've just torpedoed my own income.
You have. And that is the trap. Virrey is very clear on this. You have to kill the hourly rate. It's dead.
It has to be.
Because if you stick with it, you're either paying yourself to be slow or you're just inviting the client to demand that AI discount.
So the move is to value-based pricing.
You have to. You sell the result, not the process. The client doesn't actually care if that high-converting ad copy took you 10 minutes or 10 days. They care that it converts.
You're selling the destination, not the flight time.
Right. But I know what you're thinking. Clients aren't dumb. They know we're all using these tools.
Yeah, why shouldn't they get a cut of that efficiency?
Because speed is not what they're buying anymore. Speed is a commodity now. The premium product, and this is the absolute core of the handbook, is risk management.
And this is where that Philippine context really becomes critical, the compliance trap.
It is massive. In the Philippines, you've got the Bureau of Internal Revenue, the BIR. You've got the Data Privacy Act of 2012. These are not suggestions.
Yeah.
So if you take your client's confidential customer data and you just, paste it into some public AI tool to optimize it, you've probably just violated the law.
You've sent their private data to a server somewhere you don't control. You've illegally exposed them.
And then what happens when the AI hallucinates? Which we know it does. What if it drafts a contract that isn't legally sound? Or gives tax advice that gets your client audited?
The client isn't going to sue OpenAI.
No, they're going to sue you. You are the liability shield. And that is your new value proposition.
Okay, so the workflow Virrey lays out, this human-in-the-loop thing.
Yeah.
That's the key.
That's everything. The AI can generate the first draft, sure, but that human editorial oversight phase, that's the firewall. You're the one adding the cultural nuance, the brand voice, and the legal safety check.
So when the client asks, why not just use ChatGPT, the answer isn't, oh, I'm more creative.
No, the answer is because ChatGPT doesn't understand Philippine tax law and it won't go to jail for you if something goes wrong.
You're selling certainty.
You are selling certainty, and to do that, you have to do what he calls skill stacking.
Moving from just being a task doer to a problem solver.
Yes. A task doer just writes the code. A problem solver uses AI to draft the code, but then stacks that with strategy, with negotiation, with empathy. All the things AI is frankly terrible at.
So you take the technical skill, which is becoming commoditized,
Yeah.
and you stack it with the human skill, which is becoming priceless.
And if you can do that, solve the business problem and insulate them from risk, nobody's going to care what tools you used. But if all you do is type, you're in that automation bucket.
It's a pretty harsh reality check, isn't it?
It is, but it's a necessary one. This is a tool for leverage, and leverage can lift you up or it can absolutely crush you.
So, okay, for the freelancer listening right now who is maybe hiding their AI use or still billing hourly, what's the first step?
Stop hiding it. Lean into it, but you have to reframe your value immediately. You are not a typist. You are an editor-in-chief and a compliance officer all in one.
Be the pilot, not the plane.
Exactly. And maybe leave everyone with this final thought. If your current job can be fully automated today, you are already unemployed. You just haven't gotten the notification yet. The only way out is up.
A terrifying but essential roadmap. Thanks for diving into the Freelancer AI Survival and Leverage Handbook with us.
Yeah.
Good luck out there.